Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by the channel. It's Chuck here, outside Screwball, and got a little video for you today. It's going to be a mixture of items. We'll run through it. I don't know how it's going to turn out actually, with the sense of what's going to appear first. So with that said, we'll just take it as it goes. But I really wanted to address the last two videos that I put out, grinding and scraping, and then the grinding and scraping Q&A. I just really wanted to thank everybody for viewing and for the insightful comments. My thank you is including thank yous from Carl. He's been really trying to get that lathe back all together, and there's just been some very, very good comments on procedures, on scraping, and some suggestions on alignment. He's actually stepped away from the project for a few days. It's one of those things, you're in the forest deep enough that you can't see the trees. So he'll be back into it, and of course I'm going to get my camera back over there, and we'll watch some more. With that said, let's move on to the video. And the one other thing just to bring up is the Bar Z Summer Bash. Anybody that's watching my channel probably watches a few of the guys that are also promoting the Summer Bash. It's here in June. If you guys haven't decided to go, I suggest you make it. It's a good time, lots of prizes, lots of information, and you get to meet a lot of great people, both creators and viewers. It's a well worth time to spend. All right, well, let's hit the video, and I hope you enjoy it. Take care. Well, let's start this video off with some good news. Sunday morning. And here in Northern California, we've been getting rain all weekend. It's interesting, as you can see, it's knocking all the fresh bloom of everything over. Roses, my daughter called me yesterday to go straighten up her rose bushes. My wife wants me out there to fix her rose bushes. But it's great. We got a lot of rain, and we need it here. All right, let's get in the shop. Okay, we're in the shop, and let's talk about new tools to the shop. I did post this on Facebook, a little clip, but the other day Tom Lipton, my good buddy Ox Tool, sent me a note and said, hey, could you run and grab one of these granite step blocks for me? Guy's got them for sale for 25 bucks. And so I said, yeah, I'll make an appointment. I'm heading up that way. So it worked out. I actually met my good friend up there, and we got to visit. And we went over to this guy's shop that sells quite a bit of stuff, and I picked up the two step blocks, one for Tom and one for me, and I couldn't leave there without dropping some more money. So I ended up buying these match set of 6x6 blocks, along with another 6x6 cast iron, and a 3-inch by 6-inch magnetic chuck. SPI is the manufacturer. It's a nice little unit, and he threw in the grinding wheels. And looking at this arbor, I haven't spent that much time with my new grinder. I thought this would fit my new grinder, but I was mistaken. So if someone's looking for a grinding disc, or I mean a grinding arbor that has a fairly deep snout on it, give me a holler. But anyway, I only paid 10 bucks for that, 200 for everything you see there. And why I met my buddy, it was kind of nice. He gave me a geometric die head, a 3/4 inch geometric die head with one set of dies in it. He just purchased one the other day, and he has some duplicate dies, so I will end up with some dies, but I will be searching for dies for this. And then another little item, I stopped by MSC to get some inserts, and on their sale table was this guy, and it was marked down, and I said, hey, I says, whatever their price was, I said, hey, I'll give you $30 off the sale table for it. And they said, fine. And I smiled and picked this guy up the other day, little Noga with the, goes up into a collet or into a drill chuck. And the final item on the table here, it's funny, as you know, we just did 2 videos regarding a split bed, lathe bed, with Carl. And the other day when I stopped over at my friend Bernie's house, that's where my buddy bought his geometric die head. Yeah, I bought it from Bernie. Bernie reached down, he said, here Chuck, this guy's dead weight here. It's a Levine lathe bed. And he goes, why don't you clean it up on your surface grinder and have some fun with it. So it's funny, discussing split beds and then all of a sudden somebody hands you one. So that will end up seeing the surface grinder for fun, or maybe I'll try my own hand at scraping. That could be another thing to do. Let's move over to the mill. Okay, we're over at the mill, and you can see I have my dividing head just sitting here off to the side. It's the first time I've used this dividing head. I sold a different one that I had and traded or bought this one. It came with a buck chuck on it, just a true buck chuck on it, which is nice, along with other items, face plates and the dead centers and the tailstock also. So I'm kind of excited. Here's a gear from my buddy's drill press, and you can see it's doing a little Leon Spinks there, missing a couple of teeth. So I've never done a repair like this before, so it's going to be fun. Worst case, I can always build them a whole new one. So going to end up welding this with some silicone bronze with the TIG torch, build it back up, and then I've borrowed a gear cutter from my buddy Carl. He happened to have a set, so have it set up so I don't have to make a gear cutter. I thought I was going to have to do that, and already built an arbor for the gear, and put a keyway in it so it'll lock onto there, and that's ready to go. So my goal was to try to finish it. This again is still Sunday morning. My goal card was to finish it this weekend, but didn't work anything in the shop yesterday because of plans, and today doesn't look very well like I'm going to get much done either. But I wanted to at least get a video out. You can see I've got my dial indicator set up here, test indicator. Right now this pin, when I'm rotating the chuck, it's not running true. So I'm going to need to spend a little time and get the adjusted true chuck running true. Maybe somebody had moved it in its previous life with a different owner. So we'll bring you along if I can, if I get it, or it'll be in next Tuesday's video. And show you a little setup on the Monarch. We'll move over there real quick. Well, before we move, another little job I did during the evening the other day. The Monarch is a D13 cam lock for the chuck, and I'm going to show you the buck chuck that I got, the 6-jaw for the machine. Well, I didn't have a wrench for doing the cam lock. I borrowed Carl's the other day and then just made one. Of course, lessons learned. I don't know if it'll show up in the camera. You can see some chatter marks there. Well, I had it set up in the mill and going too fast, and collet block, everything set up to go, and forgot to lock down the vise. So cutter hit it, and there she went. Snapped the cutter, the 1/4-inch carbide end mill, but got a lot of those, and cleaned up my mess a little bit. So, but it works. And I hardened it and tempered it, so it's ready to go. All right. I get to do a little machining today in the shop. Here's the back plate off of the buck chuck, and I got a new back plate for it that has the D13 for the Monarch lathe. This one wouldn't fit either of my lathes, and so the diameter here on this piece on the new one is just a little bit big, so I need to turn it down, and then I can assemble a chuck and get it mounted on the Monarch. So little fun here, do a little machining. Now it's all cleaned up and ready to take out and mount it on the back of the chuck. Bring you back when we get that done. Got the 6-jaw mounted and it's running at 100% true. It's perfect. I like it. Well, I just have to show you this. This is the chuck key that came with this chuck. It actually has stamped on there tool and die. You know, who knows where that came from. But it's pretty ugly, and it weighs 2 pounds. So it fits the chuck nice, but I'm going to end up with monster biceps. I lift this all the time. So going to probably do some work to this guy and turn it down, get some weight off of it, or end up building another new one. But yeah, that guy's a monster, and this is the chuck key that I made for the cam lock in the back. I thought I'd do a little discussion about the alignment of the chuck here. So you can see I've got to pull, you got the spring-loaded handle here, which is going to be, I'm going to actually have to take the handle off to get this chuck in alignment. But you can see right now the needle there, and as I come around, yeah, there's 1 thou, there's 2 thou, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's pegged actually and then it's going back down. So a buck chuck adjusted true, or adjusted true chuck, can't even say it. If you can see right here, there's an Allen head. Well, there's 4 Allen head bolts around the chuck, and then you have 6 Allen heads in the front of the chuck. The 6 Allen heads go to the back plate. So what you do is you loosen the Allens on the bolts on the front of the chuck, and the 4 bolts act just like a 4-jaw chuck in a sense. They push a back plate in there, which I think I might have showed it to you on the other 6-jaw that I machined. So that's what I'm going to have to do here, is start loosening this and start moving it, and The problem here, of course, is that there's no neutral on this unit here. So I got a crank, and so I'm going to be like well, I need a little chain with a monkey on it, and I can make some music. But bring you back when I get it lined up. Well, I got it to about 1 thou, just under 1 thou total run out. And I got smart and put the drill on it here. So it's under 1 thou for about total TIR. So close enough for what I'm going to do, because I'm only going to be cutting the 2 gears here. So I don't need it on 0, perfect. So we'll keep on moving on, get everything set up. I've got the dividing head and the tailstock and the cutter and everything all set up now. It's gone through checks. It's running concentric. I'm on my correct 33 tooth setting. I've gone through it and it's ready to go. So now I'll pull the gear out and get some weld on it. I just got done with a little die grinder, a little carbide wheel, and got it set up to get ready to weld, and hit it with the glass beater just to get any grease out of there. Well, I got it set up for welding, and I'm going to see if I can get enough heat into it here with the propane torch. Bring you back when I'm ready to weld. Well, the part's at about 500 degrees. You guys are in my way. Okay, it's cooled off. It's about 100 degrees still. And it's not pretty. I'm the first to admit that. But if it sticks, I'll be a hero. And I got a lathe to clean up all my seagull on there. So we'll see. We'll get it set up in the lathe and we'll do some cleanup and turning. I had to go back in. I was a little shy. That's why you see the bright stuff. I was a little shy and had to go back in and add a little. Okay, it's in the lathe, and we're gonna have to see if my seagull shit will stick to the gear. Oh boy! But let's check with the Screwy ball and see what the Screwy ball is gonna tell us on my task here. Screwy ball, am I doing okay? Is it gonna be a good repair? Come on, Screwy ball. Uh-oh. Outlook not so good. Oh my. Alright, wait a minute. Screwy ball, you know what the hell you're even talking about. My resources say no. Well, good. You stupid son of a bitch. Throw you away. I'm going to put you in the press and squish the shit out of you. Okay, here we go. Bring you back here shortly. I'm not going to let you watch it fall apart in front of me. Well, so far, my piece hasn't popped out of there, so we'll keep on turning and we'll get it down. Well, it's turned down, and I'm a little light on this side over here. Otherwise, not bad. A couple little inclusions right there. And I'm at a crossroads here. And I keep thinking of Clint Eastwood's statement in one of those movies. Man's got to know his limitations. Pretty happy with what I have here so far. And do I try to go back and build this little bit of a corner up or live with it? I'm just touching the gear teeth on turning, so my diameter's on. You can just see a little shiny. So I'm not going to cut it anymore. So I think I'm going to go for a cleanup on both sides, put the little bevel on both sides, and take a look there. Man's got to know his limitations. I'm done turning the piece, and as Keith Fenner said the other day, leave a witness mark of where the original was. So you can see I didn't touch here, just a little bit of a touch here. Good shape. I'm just a little light right on this edge, and like I said, a man's got to know his limitations. I'm not going to go back and build that up. We'll go ahead and get it set up in the mill and see what we end up with. Well, we started cutting, so just taking it slow, and we'll see how we do here. Well, it's a failure. My first cut went well. Everything looks perfect on it. And then my second cut was going well, and something moved. Something moved. And then I couldn't see it, and you can see the third cut was off. So something moved drastically. So we won't finish it for this week video. It's a failure. I guess the good news is my weld's in there. The bad news is Leon Spinks here went to a bad orthodontist, bad dentist. So maybe you'll see it finished up next Screwy Tuesday. Not happy. What do you think, Howie? Huh? Tell me. Tell me. Huh? I don't think it was a bozo. Was it a bozo? Huh? Oh. Hey. Console me. Don't bark at me. Console me. I need help. Okay. All right. Next week.